loose. Shout to all my that be waiting to make their heart thing let loose. Chill, man, chill. Let's get at $1 bill. They told me chill. Let's get at $1 bill. They chill. Let's get at $1 bill. They told me chill. Let's get at $1 bill. Militant. Back in the booth.
They will always haunt my dreams. The green twins with your eyes. They will always haunt my dreams. The green twins with your eyes.
Gotta do better. I 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 gotta do better. Gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late. Said I gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta pick up the pieces and master the puzzle upon us. Look the man in the mirror in the eye and be honest. Slow down time. Get back in line with my chakras. Reach for the galaxy.
Nestled between Tony Gwynn Drive and Trevor Hoffman Way, this is Petco Park. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Miami Marlins, and it's just about ready to roll. And starting in this one, Jacob deGrom. What should we keep an eye on here?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
That one ripped. One down. And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
The left fielder, number
great
44,
speed
Julio
and great power.
Rodriguez.
A great athlete, quite simply. And ball 1.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Finds its way through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now a chance to maybe get creative.
Arise over to Bichette, and that's 2. Back here in San Diego, and on the hill in this one, Luis Castillo.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2 is the count.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Batting second.
So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. On the inside corner for a strike.
Boog, Tatis is so athletic, he probably could have carved out a career in other sports if he wanted, but he grew up in a baseball family with baseball in his blood.
One down, base is empty. swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 up, 2 down. Devers now.
The first baseman, Rafael.
Devers measures 6 feet even, hitting third in the lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Strike one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
That one in the dirt. Going to count 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strike. Back here at Petco Park. Second inning set to go. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith. DeGrom back to work. Breaking ball misses down and away. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's Mike Trout. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Second inning here. No score. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Tries to get back and save. Lau at the plate.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. Back here at Petco Park in beautiful San Diego. This place hosted postseason baseball. Last year, Siggy, the Padre fans hope they'll experience more of the same this year.
Great energy in this ballpark, and a successful Padres team is really good for baseball. They're giving the Dodgers everything they can handle in the NL West. Plus, Petco Park has turned into one of the best postseason experiences in the league.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Lays out and makes the play. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to him.
Just an incredible play to sacrifice his body. He's all in for this thing.
And there's a strike. A lot of good from the Padres a year ago, but the story for them was coming up short in the postseason against the Dodgers. San Diego was 1 win away from hosting the NLCS, but their offense went ice cold at the worst possible time, and it cost them their season.
Well, the fans might not agree, but that was a great series. Every game had a memorable moment, and it delivered amazing television. Sign me up for another postseason that features the Padres and Dodgers going at it.
Got him looking. Top half of the third inning. Now here is Jacob Wilson. Arise on to first. 1 up, 1 down. Colson Montgomery, the next to hit. Swings through that one for strike one.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Out number 2. Back to the top of the Miami order. Here's Byron Buxton. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. Into the bullpen and gone. 2 outs, nobody on. Julio Rodriguez now at the plate. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. 2 down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Tatis brings it in for the 3rd out. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Arias.
Second baseman, Luis Arias.
Liner, and this could be trouble. And that one's going to get into the corner. Throws to second, and he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Arias at second with nobody out. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout.
Batting none. The
now at the plate, Michael Harris the second. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-1's the count.
Just missed. 1 out, a runner at second here in the last half of the 3rd. That one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. And there's a ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 1 out and a runner at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound. But his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
And that one got a piece of him. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Golden opportunity right here. Out in front and foul to the left side. Bases loaded. 1 away. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And La Piedra picks up the K. And here is Devers. And that's downstairs and outside. Just missed.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball.
And Devers hits that one. Should be extra bases. 1 runs in, another comes in to score. Coming home, the relay, he's in there. 3-run score, and they lead by 2. So runner at second, 2 down. Stepping in for San Diego, Manny Machado. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Runner breaks for third. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Loud. Tosses to first. Machado out of the play. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Kyle Schwarber. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Schwarber, in his 10th season, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. And up to the plate is Will Smith. First pitch just misses. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Swings through that.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one fouled off.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for, because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or they'll try to speed you up.
And no one can get there. The throw in. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now Matt Olson up to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with 1 away and runners at first and second. First and second, 1 out. Here's the second baseman, Brandon Lowe. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Now it's the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Swing and a foul out of play. Devers takes it himself. They limit the damage here. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's going to be Ryan O'Hearn.
Ryan O'Hearn.
And that is cut on and missed. It's 0-1.
0-1.
That one missed. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. The throw to first. And one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin.
Good fade and sinking action to that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Caught looking his first time up.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
Swing and a ground ball. Wilson gets it to first. Gets the catcher by a step. 2 down, bases empty. Now, Luis Arias. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. And that one missing low.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Into center. Diving, it gets down. Could be extra bases. Around second now, going for 3. The relay, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Ready now for the 5th inning, and now for the Marlins, Colson Montgomery. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Marlins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And out number 1 on the grab. Byron Buxton, the next up for the Marlins. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. Fair ball. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
The left fielder.
One out. Runner at second. Julio Rodriguez. The next up for the Marlins. Right through there for a strike. And that one fouled off.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Man at second. Foul ball still 0-2.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
He's under it. Makes the grab. That's out number 2. And Kyle Schwarber will come up.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone.
He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone. Will Smith to the plate.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too.
Line drive. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score. Save.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Trout swings through it for strike 1. That one outside. And 1-1. Schwarber on third. Smith at first. 2 out of the inning. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Catcher has it, fires to first. And they get out of the jam. Well done to finish off the strikeout and end the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Down the left fielder, James Wood. Castillo back to work. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2 is the count.
That's
1
down
ball,
and in.
2 strikes.
Hot shot to third. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Next for the Padres, Michael Harris II. Ground ball up the middle. It's through for a hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
Waste no time there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Rudder takes off.
Ball got him right there.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Both 2 in this one. And that is out of play. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Last half of inning number 5. Flips the corner. And the count is 0-2. This one lifted in the air, left field. And there's 2 away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
The first base.
Here's Rafael Devers. And the first offering is not close. And that's outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble.
And a base hit on a line. Now a long throw home. It's offline, and he scores. 4-3, they take the lead.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Manny Machado now. Nabs it, and that ends the inning. Back here in San Diego, top six. Here's Matt Olson now.
Olson. Now pitching for the Padres, number 66, Tanner Scott.
Devers. He takes it on his own. Leadoff man retired in the sixth. Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lau, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a foul ball. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. On the ground, right side. In time to Devers. 2 quick outs to open the top of the sixth. And now here is Jacob Wilson. He's grounded out a couple of times. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. This one in the air, center field. Harris racing after it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here at Petco Park, bottom of the 6th inning. And here is Ryan O'Hearn. Pulls that one foul. Here comes the 0-1. Foul ball. And the 0-2. And they'll do it again. And it's a strikeout from La Piedra, his second of the game. Here's the catch. Roki Sasaki will take over here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Sasaki.
Buxton takes it in for the out. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. So digging in now for San Diego, Luis Arias. And that's down and away. 2 outs, base is empty. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Fouled off left side. Right through there, got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th, and at the plate for Miami, Colson Montgomery. Fouled off. He was late. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. This one in the air. Makes the catch, 1 down. Byron Buxton, the next up for the Marlins. He's already homered in this game. Sky, a 6-foot lefty, 30 years old now, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2014. And that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and the tying runs at second base with a double.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be...
Runner takes off. Arise onto first. Rodriguez out of the play. And now Kyle Schwarber steps up in a critical moment.
Kyle Schwarber.
Yeah, big swing and a miss with a single base runner because of all the power. They are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it drops in. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Picks himself up an RBI. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Tied at 4. Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in for San Diego, James Wood. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's 1 down. Next for the Padres, Michael Harris II. And ball 1.
No strike.
That clips the corner.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Outside low. Now 2-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And now Bo Bichette. And that one fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Now he breaks his bat. Olsen. He'll do it himself. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back here in San Diego, here's Trout.
The right fielder, Mike Trout.
Scott back to work. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Tied at 4. To third, and it stays fair. Around first, digging for 2. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Harris trying to get to it. Calls it in, 1 away. Brandon Lowe, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And that's fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Swing and a foul out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
In there, sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Jacob Wilson. Next up for the Marlins. 0 for 3 in this one.
Number 38.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. No throw, safe at second. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Fought off foul. 2 down. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Wood on the move. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 8th. So digging in now for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr. And fouled off. Line to right, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift onto the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take.
Tatis runs. Little chopper rolls foul. Runner on the go again. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Tag, and they got him. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout. Manny Machado up to the plate.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Oh, that's in.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next one in the dirt. Got him swinging. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Back here at Petco Park, we go to the 9th. Now the 3rd baseman, Colson Montgomery. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Hard hit, right side. The tag, and he's out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Buxton swings through it for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. 1 down. And up next for Miami, Julio Rodriguez. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. That's towards center. 2 down. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Kyle Schwarber.
He was late there. Strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-2 is the count.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Upstairs. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Zoe gets on base and keeps it going.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Tatis moving under this one. And that'll do it.
Everything will be okay.
And we're back. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Now the DH for the Padres.
For
Ryan
the
O'Hearn.
Padres, the designated hitter, Ryan O'Hearn.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Andres Munoz.
Now this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the one-run game better than a comfortable three-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
That missed by a lot. Ball one.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. He's 2 outs away. And now Drake Baldwin. That one inside. And that is ball one. Just missed.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a lot, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
And that one finds its way through. And the Padres have a man aboard with 1 out.
Well, that bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try.
Loud. Good feed. That's one. And that's a double play to end it. Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Traders, I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor. You your haters. This fakers, you gave me.
That's how I roll with my hair do dope. When the will I got, and competition ain't dope. Beat your break.